Hello, lovely ones. So, I've been kind of looking at the astrology and I wanted to highlight something that is happening at the moment. And it's actually going to go all the way until July 2024. So, if you look at the report that we've just had, the Scorpio full moon one, you're going to notice something a little bit weird. Normally, we have a new moon before a full moon, but it's actually happening the other way round, okay? And I want you to understand this a little bit. Okay, so full moons and new moons work on an axis, okay? It's balancing out the axis. But we've got it the other way round. So you'd have the new moon energy, okay? And then you'd have the full moon energy. So, for example, with the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse that we've just had, right? You'd normally have the Taurus new moon and then you'd have the full moon. Now, it's not happening that way because we've had a double new moon in Aries, which has kind of really rocked the boat and change things a bit, which means that we're in a kind of almost upside down energy. Now, I liken this a little bit to the Hanged Man in the tarot cards. Now, if you don't know much about tarot cards, the Hanged Man, and I know that sounds really like scary, but it's not scary. The Hanged Man signifies, and it's significator of looking at things the other way round. Now, we're being forced and propelled due to this upside downness of the moon signification and the moon, the way it's coming through. We're being forced to look at things in that upside down way. We're being forced to check out the things that are wrong before we move into the intentional space, okay? Now, because of this, you might feel, everything might feel a bit wonky, and the energy frequency you may be feeling, I'm just going to give you some of the areas that may be coming up for you. Being one, you may be feeling almost as if it's like you're trying something, but it's not making sense. It's not making sense. It's almost like it's the wrong way round. Everything's going to feel a bit like the wrong way round, upside down, wonky. So you may not be able to make sense. So you may be feeling a sense of as if you don't know, right? You don't know. You're trying to make a decision. You don't know. You can't understand. It's going to feel a little bit chaotic. That's the best way I can put it, okay? So how do you navigate this? Because it is happening. It's happening all the way till July next year. So you kind of need to get used to this. So first thing is to breathe, right? So breathe, okay? Allow yourself to breathe. This is really important. This is the first part of this. Breathe. You need to breathe through this next year. So you need to be being intentional, breathing, accessing the greatest depth of your inner mind. This is going to give you the power as well to be receptive to what's coming up. The next thing I would recommend is some sort of things like yoga, tai chi, qigong, things that will bring you into a space of inner mind, inner thought, inner process to breathe and to be calm. Then, once you've done those things, okay, you want to do some more energetic work, which will help you with this upside down feeling. Look, even as I'm saying it, I'm feeling that release. I'm feeling the tension dropping away. And believe me, I woke up with a lot of it today. I'm recording this on the 5th of the 5th gateway, the Scorpio lunar eclipse, the last eclipse that we've got. But it's very pertinent that I'm recording it today for you. There's a reason. As I speak, take the energy, allow it to fuse with you and allow it to show you where you need to go next. Now, because of this kind of upside downedness, let's talk it pineapple upside down cake. It's like a cake that's doing the wrong thing. Because of this, I also see there's something else. It's a bit like a square, okay, in an astrology chart. You're being given an opportunity to balance in a very different way, okay? This is different to normal, okay? Normally, it's like softly, softly balance, softly, softly balance. No, this balance, so hardcore, strength, power, it's the resilience of the lion. Think of that energetic frequency, the power of the wolf, okay? Yeah? So, like, normally it's the other way around, but this way around, it's the strength first, then the softly, softly, okay? Yeah? But the strength in that means, and I use the word strength to really highlight this, is that you're going to be in your power so long as you accept, like I say, there's a sort of, I feel a struggle for some of you, okay? And I'm seeing that you may struggle against this a bit. It's almost because I'm feeling my breathing going a bit again. And so what I'm going to say to you is, if you are feeling that little bit of like chaos, it's almost like that chaos theory. It's like the house of cards. Everything's tumbled down around you, and you're saying, this is why I said the hangman. But I'm also feeling a little bit of a tower moment in this. This is also a tarot card. The tower is when everything comes crumbling down. Oh, okay. What I want to say is, this lopsided axis is going to give you the opportunity, and this Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse today is the beginning of this, okay? It's going to give you the opportunity to stop something, cut it off at the knees, cut it off, stop it in your life, and a real ending, but an ending in the sense of nothing like that is going to happen anymore. Nothing like that's ever going to happen in your life again. You're going to change it. Okay, but look at it in a good way. You've got time to create this. You've got time to bring this focus in, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to give yourself into this. Now, I'm still feeling that resistance. If you're resilient, well done, woohoo! But, you know, I'm still feeling that resistance for some of you. There is a resistance. And I'll be really honest, I'll put my hands up. I'm feeling a little bit of resistance too, because we're being taken somewhere that maybe looks a little bit suspicious to us. Maybe it's because it's this unfamiliarity. There's a real deep unfamiliarity with this space that we're being drawn towards, okay? So I want you to look at it a different way. I want you to move into, and I'm seeing work on the level of your lower chakras here, okay? Really with your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra, okay? You're going to be working on those energy fields to bring in safety, security, and pleasure. And by looking into those areas and bringing those things in that you need, this axis will work for you as opposed to against you. Because the thing that I'm seeing, and why I think that I've been called to make this report, is that for some of us, we could buck against it. We buck against it, it's going to be like you're being dragged behind something and you're being resistant and you're being pulled into the new way of being. That's not going to be comfortable for you, and it's also not a good way to start anything. We want to start things in the energetic frequency of high vibration, of love vibration. So you can either use the energy vibration of high state, which is joy, you know, energy pumping, listening to music, that kind of high vibration, or you can use the other vibration, which is more that stillness, that yogic feeling of peace. They both will give you the same thing, but it's about approaching this with that mentality as opposed to the mentality of, I don't want to go there, it looks too scary, I can't handle it. You're being called to this. You're being strongly called to this. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. The astrological chart is highlighting it's happening. And change happens regardless. We don't have a choice. Change will come what may. Change will either force itself upon you, or it will happen and you'll do it in flow. Okay? So I would say use the power of this axis, this upside down axis, to bring you to a space where you can clear. So you're going to find the thing you need to release, right? You're going to find the thing you need to release. You're going to find the things that you need to cut off and get rid of. And then once you've done that, you're going to go into the intention space, but with the knowledge rather than the other way around, okay? Yeah? So you're going to be stronger. It's so key here that I'm getting, you need to bring strength into this and power into this and belief into this, because what they're saying to me, the angels are saying that the lack of power will have you floundering within this period. It's not where you're going to be. This is a very powerful energetic frequency we've got from 2023 to 2024, okay? Very, very powerful. And by the end of the year of 2024, there is big change, and it's very cohesive change. It's to bring in collectivity, to bring in connectivity. So you need to rise into that space so that you can have more on the level of this rather than less. So I hope that's helped some of you, but I really thought that maybe it deserved a little bit of a word and a nod. And I didn't speak about it in the actual report, so I thought maybe I'd give that to you so you can think about it and bring your energy into the frequency that it needs to be in for the next basically 12-ish months, a bit more than 12 months actually. So there you go, my lovelies. Namaste, take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, lots of love. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested, I'm doing lives once a week on this YouTube channel. The only thing I would say is there's 1 week a month that I'll be on my Facebook page, which is the Self-Love Self-Care Angel System page. If any of you are interested, I also have a Facebook group called Awakening Angel Consciousness. It's so much fun in there. You get to learn so many things you wouldn't learn anywhere else, because I'm channeling in direct now information, that the things that the angels want us to know. And it's actually pretty fun in there. There's lots of lovely people in there, and we're having loads and loads of fun, and it's a free group. Come join, and come join me. You get to connect to me. What more could you want? Anyway, my lovelies, I'm sending you deep love. Oh, and if you haven't hit the subscribe bell yet, and you haven't subscribed to me, then please do, and hit the notification bell so you know when things are coming out. There's lots more coming, and I won't give up on this channel because I love it, and I love all of you for listening and being here with me and being part of my tribe. Sending you all big love, hoping you're all well, and I will speak to you soon. Lots of love. Bye bye.